So we out here,
We're back.
episode 8 of Who Would Win Wednesdays.
It's December.
Yes, it's December.
Mhm.
Who would win December's?
Who would win Wednesday?
Yeah, this
Holiday
is
dish.
holiday edition, man. This
The next coming
December-
weeks, we're gonna have some fun matchups, some fun holiday themed items, characters, people, things.
yeah. We're
So
gonna have some.
I'm
some
excited.
Festive contestants. You know what I mean?
Love this time of year.
It's the most.
Best.
I'd say it's frankly the most wonderful time of the year.
Most wonderful.
That's copyrighted.
True.
WWWW.
So yeah, thank you everyone for joining us this fine Wednesday morning, afternoon, evening, night, whenever you're listening.
Yeah.
Could be even Thursday or Friday or maybe even Saturday. Could even be Sunday
Or the next Wednesday.
or the next. Yeah, you could be behind.
Maybe-
You could be
maybe you're
binging.
binge.
We appreciate that. We appreciate the bingers out there,
Mhm.
who probably don't exist, but if they do, shout out to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, what do you say? What do we? How are we feeling today?
It's been an interesting day.
It's been an interesting day.
It's been-
We've kind of wasted. We're not gonna lie. We kind of wasted the entire day up until this point. It's a Saturday, the day of recording, so we don't feel too terrible. Not a whole ton to do, other than this. This was our main priority of the day, but
Still
what-
got other things to do.
I mean, I got other things to do too, but Megan is an extremely busy young woman. She has 10,000 tasks to take care of right after
I
this.
got a knit.
She's got a knit. She's knitting now.
I'm a knitter.
hmm
Yeah.
She's a knitter.
Mhm.
And I'm Jack, and I am not a knitter, but
One day he will be because I
Maybe.
will teach him.
maybe I'm just only 90% sure this is recording. Yeah, we're good. And this
Nice.
this
We got the mirror, babes.
We-
We got we set it up.
yeah,
You'd see,
we set up the mirror.
cause
Oh, this one though. Can never be too sure. Wreck. Yep. Ording. So
you'd be shaking the whole world though.
thank
You
you.
have shaky foot.
I'm trying to gain weight. It's not going too great though.
Okay.
So yeah, our festive matchup of today is really more of a transition between Thanksgiving and Christmas because we recently last week coming off of that fat Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
It's the best meal of the year. Undoubtedly the best meal of the year, Thanksgiving dinner.
Yep.
You don't seem very certain about that.
No, I was just thinking what other meals would be comparable to that, but I don't think
There
there
are none.
is.
I mean, Christmas dinner,
I
and
mean,
maybe
it's
for some people-
marginally the same,
pretty much the same, I guess.
unless you have ham. I don't know. I feel like I have. It's either chicken or ham
Really, for
for
Christmas?
Christmas. I think.
Christmas, we always do like roast beef, like some cow. You're not into cow?
No, I love me a burger
Yeah, I know.
and some steak.
Yeah, I know.
Roast beef.
I like a good, nice little, some meat.
Yeah.
But yeah, Thanksgiving, that was great, huh? Let us know in the comments what you had, if you liked it, if it was good.
Mm-hmm. You
And,
may have noticed our new setup,
You may have.
new pillow alert. Woo, woo.
Actually,
And
it's just.
don't give it away.
It's the old pillow, but
No.
the other ones.
No.
We purchased brand new.
Cushion covers.
It's a little bit more festive. I've yet to put up all my festive stuff.
I may or may not have done that yesterday.
But
It's okay.
trying to get this place looking Christmassy for the few weeks I'm going to be here, and then I'm going to go back home for actual Christmas. But, I gotta make this place look festive because I love Christmas and I love decorating for Christmas and I love the decorations and I love Christmas. All of those things I
Do you
love.
love Christmas? I
I actually
didn't hear
I
you.
do. Not a lot of people know that, but I do love Christmas.
I have a question. Have you ever gone anywhere for Christmas?
Nope.
Vacation?
Nope.
Okay.
It's always been at home.
Okay. Boring.
I like it not to go nowhere.
Okay. Today's matchup we have today.
What do we got for today's matchup?
Let me speak it.
Okay.
53 angry Black Friday Walmart shoppers. Ooh. Verse 23 mall Santas with candy canes.
That's right. We got a Black Friday kind of themed episode taking us into Christmas season, launching it off with some angry Black Friday shoppers, Walmart shoppers.
Sharpers. Yeah.
Shoppers. Yep. Because they'll be storming in for some deals.
Mob mental.
Mm-hmm. And of course, on the other side, we do got the Santas, the mall Santas, which are a force to be reckoned with. I mean, those dudes, just an army of big, burly white dudes with impressive beards. I really don't know who's going to take the cake on this one, but you might if you voted on the poll. If you voted on the poll, which would be on my Instagram. So go give that a follow. I post the polls on my story every now and then. So head over there. Make sure you stay tuned for the story polls and vote on them and leave a comment. We love hearing your comments. Ain't that right?
Yeah.
We love hearing your comments.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so in front of us we got the good old what? What? What's that look for?
We move so fast.
What? Did you have something you'd like to bring up? I mean,
I did,
have all day.
but it has slipped my mind in the 4 hours that we spent wasting. Do you think this is really dumb? This might be a really stupid question,
yeah.
and you probably don't know the answer. But do you think that Black Friday is just an American thing that we just have here? Because I feel like it's definitely like it appeals to the American.
I'd
pop.
say it probably started here, but it's probably found its way everywhere at this point.
I feel like it's like more of a thing here, like popular. Like it
Yeah.
might be, I don't know.
I mean, they probably have other like similar things in other countries. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I were to guess, I mean, I would imagine it. I bet you it's probably pretty popular in Canada.
Okay.
You asked my opinion. That's what I
Sure.
think. But if I were to guess, I would say
Canada. I like Canada. Shout out Canada. It's cool.
shout out Canadians who are watching, and we know that tons of Canadians.
It's our main demographic.
Our main demographic is Canadians.
Canadian people.
Saskatchewanians
Oh God. Yeah.
is our main demographic. So, shout out Saskatchewan.
Ottawa. What is Ottawa?
Ottawa's the capital of Canada.
Okay, I knew that. No, I I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know states. You know,
yeah.
like the United.
You know, Canada isn't a state, though. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, you weren't kidding.
No, I was kidding.
you did like a one eye.
Open when I'm sleeping.
No, a one eye after the other blink. Like
What? How did I do that?
run it back. Yeah, I don't know.
How would that indicate that I'm...
indicates that you are being a cheeky.
No, I would not. Do you think I actually...
Yes.
You
Yes.
think that I thought you didn't
Yes.
know Canada was a country, not a state? That ain't the truth. Nothing but the truth.
Sometimes I think you think I'm stupid.
No. Not in a bad way.
COVID.
No, I don't have COVID. I tested negative every week from this week, from every single week, because I've been testing negative every week because of school.
Nice.
Yeah. But
So in conclusion, Jack thinks that I'm stupid.
no, I don't.
That's
think
okay
you-
because I
no.
think he's stupid too.
Aw, thanks, baby. We're both stupid in our own
Power
ways.
stupid couple. yeah. That just
Yeah.
just sealed it.
Yeah. I think I myself is like reasonably smart. Like not like
I think you were very smart, like
in
academically and like musically, but like life-ish stuff. Some things are a little like, oh.
like what?
I don't know. Well, sometimes I like do something and you're like, oh, that's how you do it. And I was like, yeah,
Like what?
I can't. I don't know.
You just you don't have any examples?
No.
Nope.
Yo, you remember Nooks?
Yeah, I had one. I had two, because one of them was like a not. It was just
Did
like
you
one
have
of
the
the
paper?
Yeah.
Yo, I had the Kindle paper white. What is it called? Something like that.
It was like designed to feel like paper.
Mm-hmm. It was so cool.
It was
So
kind of cool. I kind of wish I had one now.
Me
But
too.
Not really.
Oh, and the games.
On the paper
I
ones, you
didn't realize
have
that they
games.
actually.
Or did they?
Yes, they did.
I don't think on the Nook.
Oh, wow.
I think on the Nook was maybe you
why
could do like a
the Kindle
crossword
was
or
better.
something like simple, but you
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
like
they had-
download.
Yeah, no,
like,
it wasn't like Minecraft.
But
know?
like on the newer Nook, I had like the later Nook I got was basically just like a small
iPad,
tablet. It was like
yeah.
a little Android tablet,
Yo,
and I downloaded all the Angry Birds games on there.
did I tell you about this time? We had this like no name tablet thing, like not Apple, not Kindle, like nothing, not Samsung. It was like some Chinese brand, like it's bad.
Mhm.
And there was this game on it, off topic. There was this game, Snake. It was good. And like you grow it and then you can't get your tail.
Yeah, that's like a
It's fun.
that's like a
I know.
Yeah.
But it's fun. I don't know. I
Snake's
can't
fun.
find like the same one, which is stupid. Like I can't find not the same exact one, but like the same premise.
mhm.
Like a lot of the time it's just not the same. Anyway,
Anyway,
so it was one of those ones that you could make a password. Did I ever tell you about this? Whereas like the dots connected.
oh no,
And and I think it was technically my brother's, and his name is Justin. If anybody doesn't know. Anyway, and so he put the password as a J, and then years later, I think when we were trying to like sell it, I don't know, or like get rid of it, we wanted to like wipe it, and
Mhm.
we couldn't figure out the password until we realized that it was a J but backwards. Because he was like,
bruh.
I don't know how old he was. Young.
Maybe a bit too old to do the J backwards. Or
Yeah. Well,
maybe
'cause
maybe
let's
that was
see.
a diversion tactic though. You never know.
I was.
Could be like it
I
could be like
know.
genius level
I
into
don't
like
know.
shout out Justin.
Well,
if
I
you're
think he was
watching.
in 3rd grade or something, 3rd, 4th, which is
I don't know.
borderline. But I mean,
I'd say
it's
that's
okay.
yeah.
There's- yeah.
That's not the worst. I mean,
Yeah.
could have been worse. Well, I did have all the Angry Birds games on the Nook, and I'm really disappointed in the developers for taking like all the games off the App Store. Like all the Angry Birds are off the App Store except for like the new dumb ones they have, which is like Angry Birds, like Candy Crush, basically, and like those weird cringe just like super basic mobile game types, but like with Angry Birds characters, is really a disappointment. You can't
Really?
find
I didn't know that.
you can't go to the App Store and find Angry Birds, like regular Angry Birds. You can find Angry Birds 2, but that's different.
What?
Mm-hmm. So, how did we get here? Backtrack. Talking about the Nook.
Well, because I thought you were moving a little swiftly,
Yeah, you did.
and I was right.
No, I have no issue with that.
Okay.
Would you like to continue on the trajectory, or would you like to? Do you have any more questions to discuss before we get into the debate? The discussion, really.
No, do you?
I don't have any pressing questions.
Do you have any questions in general? Or things to say?
You know, I don't. Should I?
I don't know. I brought some things to the table. Last episode I had a list.
I didn't get the memo.
Oh.
That I should have made a list.
Well, no, I just think. No, I just think. I just think in the shower before. I'm like, Black Friday.
Yeah. It is an interesting concept if you think about it. I mean, obviously now it's expanded to more time. But at first it was like one day and everything's like on sale. Seems like poorly thought out, right? I mean, I guess that's why now Black Friday deals last longer. But initially,
I don't.
it was one of those deals where it's everything is on sale for that one day. You know? All right, we can get to the flip now.
Okay.
You wanna make your call? Flipping the WWWWC.
4 heads.
Sorry, what? 4? I dropped the coin, but
I didn't mean to say 4. I meant to say just one.
all right. She says heads.
Heads.
It's heads.
Shucks.
What do you mean shucks?
I'm gonna go with.
You get to pick.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the shoppers.
Okay, you're going with the shoppers. All right. That gives me the Santas.
Mhm.
By logical reasoning.
That was loud.
Yeah, I think it was. Are you mad at me? You're very upset with me.
Battle.
So I guess there's no reason we can't get started with our little discussion here.
Sure.
Meghan has chosen the 53 Angry Black Friday Walmart shoppers.
Mhm. Very important.
And these guys are going in a battle to the death against 23 mall Santas. They are armed with candy canes.
Mhm.
They can use that as a weapon. Surely they can do some stabbage with those, I'm thinking. Or at the very least, pokage.
Mhm.
Because even if you can poke some eyes out with those, I'm thinking. But I'll let you. I'll let you start. Unless you don't want me to start. Unless you don't want. Do you want me to start? Because you just rolled your eyes when I said I'll let you start.
Well, 'cause you always make me start.
Ladies first.
No.
Okay, fine. I think the mall Santas have a really good shot of winning because although they are outnumbered in terms of individuals, I think the mass of these people probably is about even collectively. Maybe, depending. Well, I don't know, Walmart, maybe. But
I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
mall Santas.
Average Walmart shopper be like.
Well, first, I guess, can we discuss where this takes place? Walmart? Or is it going in the Walmart? Or are they coming from Walmart?
Why are we like giving a backstory?
No, I mean like we're talking about where it is.
Yeah, yeah, I know, but like, where you like they're coming from
Well, it can either take place. There's two options.
in the mall
There's two options: in a Walmart or not in the Walmart.
or in a mall or not in the mall. What?
I don't think there would be a Walmart in a mall though.
Yeah, I know.
Well, maybe, because there's a Target. There's Targets
Yeah, but
in the mall.
I don't think I've ever seen a Walmart.
In the mall, I think they
No.
probably have some kind of Walmart. I mean, Walmart's too good to be in a mall. Walmart basically is a mall. Walmart. But anyway,
Wow.
so we're saying this takes place. Where do you think? In the mall or in the Walmart? Maybe in
Should we
the
have a Home Depot?
Home Depot. Okay, cool. This takes
I don't
place in
know.
Home Depot.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Dum, dum, dum.
That gives us some new options. I mean, those angry Black Friday shoppers could use a lot to their advantage. I mean, I guess the Santas
So the mall.
could too. I mean, really anything. But I think the things at Home Depot could be a little bit more dangerous.
True.
Just fine. I mean, it is a brawl. I mean, it's gritty. You got to use what you got. So yeah, I'm thinking the Santas. I mean, like I was saying, those are some big dudes. I mean, they can pack a punch. That's what I'm saying.
Can they?
Yes, because they are big and strong.
Big doesn't necessarily say strong,
That's right. But if you were, well, I mean,
especially mall Santa.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like just by virtue of being bigger, one would have a little bit of extra strength just naturally, maybe. I mean, I'm not exactly sure. I don't really know about like anatomy, really. But I'm thinking
Of
that.
inertia.
What?
Cut that.
I really don't know how the body mass compares to strength. But I'm not sure really any of these people are going to be like excessively strong. Because I feel like the people that are going to be strong, like the construction workers and like the guys lifting heavy things, those guys are going to be at work on Black Friday and they're not going to be in the mall or the Home Depot. Well, actually, they might be in the Home Depot, but they wouldn't be the Walmart
Involved.
people coming. What?
Those people wouldn't be involved.
Yeah, they wouldn't be involved. They would just be bystanders. So I'm really thinking like
Now I'm confused.
why did we say Home Depot? Because if it's Walmart
I
shoppers,
was just gonna say that.
I mean,
But
the Walmart clientele,
yeah.
I mean, there is kind of an image associated with that. But
Insert.
so are we saying it's the Walmart? I mean,
You want to say like outside of it, like in the parking lot? That's a neutral
that's
enough.
good.
There's no weapons.
In the Walmart parking lot,
mean- It's empty. There's no cars.
yeah. So the Walmart parking lot, that's better than the Home Depot.
Yeah.
But the point still stands that none of like the
No bystanders can.
the
I didn't
bystanders,
say that.
the
Binaries.
the binaries, the Walmart shoppers,
Mhm.
and the mall Santas probably aren't the most physically fit,
Mhm.
strongest people. Because, like I said, those people are probably actually at work
Mhm.
instead of shopping on Black Friday. That being said, between the two options of mall Santas and Walmart shoppers, I'm going to say that the Santas have a little bit more strength.
I don't know. We're talking about angry shoppers here. These are people who need their stuff.
They do.
You got that?
I got it.
They need it. Or they want it. And I think
They want it so badly that they need it.
they're willing to like fight.
They are willing to fight. But the Santas are willing to defend.
Well, and adrenaline,
True. I mean,
anger.
Yeah. They are
Powerful.
riled up.
Yeah.
They are. I mean,
I liked how you hit it.
thank you.
Riled up.
They are riled up.
Mhm.
But I think that it could also be a disadvantage for them, because if they're so crazed
Then
about
it's a little
getting
irrational.
right, if they're so crazed about getting the new like
Samsung.
yeah, then they might have a poor
The
lack.
new
You know,
the new folding iPhone.
there's no
I didn't know
iPhone
that was a
folding.
thing, but I don't know. I was just at the Target and they had it. I didn't see it with my own eyes. Bella told me that she saw it, but I don't know. Is it a
I know
thing?
they have folding.
I thought that was a
Samsungs.
joke.
It's,
You know, like seeing I remember like seeing a prototype or whatever.
Yeah,
but I thought that was like just a gag.
there are folding Samsungs. There's
No,
not
I know
iPhone.
that. I don't
It's
know.
not iPhone though.
Oh, iPhone.
iPhone, but I mean, why would you want that? I mean,
It's defeating the purpose.
it
right?
is.
Don't you think?
I mean, I
like
guess,
we
like-
got rid of that because it was chunky, and also like why? I mean, we just have it in a slab and we put it in our pocket. It's flat.
I think there's like two kinds. There's like a kind that's like a regular phone, and then it folds in half, so it makes it smaller.
Yeah.
And then there's the kind that's like folded in half. It's the size of a regular phone, and then you open it up, and it's twice as big. Which both sound. If I were to pick, I would pick the first one.
And some people are bringing back the like
Although I don't.
keyboard. Honestly, kind of like it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
The like BlackBerry.
every 20 years.
I mean, I never had one of those because I was like 4,
yeah.
but I like the feeling of those buttons.
Mm.
They're fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like every 20 years, we just like recycle.
We
The
revert
old.
back.
Like now we're gonna start stealing like ideas from 2000, and then like in 2040, they're gonna have like all crazy new phones, and then they're gonna be
Masks.
like, "Don't say that.
Why?
We're not talking about
Okay, fine.
masks in 2040. No way, Jose.
Here we are.
Oh, you're saying they'll like wear it for like nostalgia?
Yeah. What are you talking about with where are you? Why you say it like that?
I thought you were just like interjecting that we should still wear masks in 2040.
No. Pandemic long forgotten by then.
long forgotten.
Even though that's only 20 years.
But the pandemic generation will be arriving into adulthood.
Well,
All the pandemic babies. You know, there's probably a lot of babies.
anyway.
Oh, we were just talking about the folding phones,
Right.
but I don't know why we were talking about the folding phones.
Me neither. Oh, I was talking about that because it's a desirable item to some people.
Yeah,
So,
don't understand that personally,
neither,
but whatever.
but it is a thing. There's a certain demographic for it. So,
Yeah, but if those Walmart
you get in the way
shoppers-
of them trying to get them folding phones, you're gonna run into some trouble.
Mhm.
You're gonna get a little heated. Things are gonna get a little rowdy.
That's true. It's kind of like when you take a mama bear away from the cub, and the mama bear is gonna go crazy because she don't want to be separated.
Mm.
So it's kind of like a really intense shopper who does not want to be separated from the product.
Mhm.
It's their child, basically.
Mhm.
I mean, the product could even be their child. They could be going to Walmart to scoop up some children. I mean,
Mommy, Daddy.
Isn't that where they- that's where they get the kids, right?
Black Friday deal.
Black Friday. I think I agree that they would be a force to be reckoned with once they have their sights on something, but
Mhm.
I also think that could be their downfall. So I think it's kind of a double-edged sword in that they would be really determined. They would have a lot of adrenaline, a lot of, oomph, a lot of pep in their step. But I also think that they could also lose, rationality, and the Santas who have just been
Do you think that they're
straight
rational?
up, yes, they've just been straight up basically meditating the whole day. I mean, they've just been repeating the same action. It's been a nice peaceful flow. I mean, if you're kind of
No.
Yes.
Are you kidding me? They have thousands of snotty, gross children sitting on their lap and asking, Santa, can I have an iPad for Christmas? Oh, of course.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. If those guys are so patient that they can deal with that all day, I mean,
Sure, now they have, they
they
They're-
can deal.
they're
they
going to
can
be
deal.
tired. They're going to be tired after a long day of doing that.
Yeah.
And,
But they haven't been exerting physical energy. They've
I know,
been
but-
sitting.
have you dealt with children? It's mentally exhausting.
I mean, I haven't really dealt with kids.
It's mentally and physically exhausting.
I mean, but
Because
these
you
guys
kind
are.
of, you just, yeah, I don't know. They're not, like, totally responsible for them, so it's, like, a little bit different than, like, babysitting, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's literally just, like,
I
a
mean,
few
you bring your
minutes. But, I mean,
kids.
it's still, like, draining because you have to be putting on a persona
Yeah, true.
the entire time and keeping that up and, yeah, keeping the dream and hopes alive.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that it would be a tiring job, but I think for the true Santas at heart, we're not talking about Santas on the outside. We're talking about Santas on the inside. Those guys that want to give back to the kids,
Mhm.
they've just got like those are just some stoic individuals. Truly, just
I don't think of mall Santas as being Santas at heart. I think of them as being
say it.
not the best individuals.
Not the best individuals.
No, they're just here. They're just fat old white men who need some money.
Some of them are fat young white men, and they put
Okay.
on a fake beard. So those guys might be a little bit more energetic than the older guys. But the older guys, I mean, let's just put it this way. The combined wisdom of 23 mall Santas is going to be exponentially higher than the combined wisdom of 53
We're not talking
irrational.
We're not talking about mindsets or like
Well,
mental capacity here. We're talking about who's gonna win
in a fight,
in
which
a battle, which I think that the Walmart shoppers would stand a significantly better chance than
yeah,
the
you're
Mall
right.
Santas.
Just
I'm just talking about, like, first of all, numbers. I know it's not a huge age gap, a huge gap, but I mean 20
yeah, I mean there is
20-ish
there is a
is like
there's a gap. It's about 2 to 1.
and I'm just thinking mob mentality.
Yeah.
Because I mean, once you get one person, one group of people riled up, then you get everybody else on board.
Mm-hmm. I mean I think
Then
you're right. I mean I don't.
because people are really stupid. Some people can be really stupid when they are angry, or I mean, just influenced by, like, let's say there's like a leader,
Yeah.
and then they're like, okay, just gonna follow the pack and do stupid things, like attack 23 mall Santas
Yeah, they would.
with candy canes.
No, yeah, the mall Santas have the candy canes, which is a weapon we haven't even really discussed.
Yeah, you know, when you were a kid, actually, I still do it. Like, you suck on it, and then you get it like
You get it like a blade.
super. It's like, it like actually hurts.
It's
Like, you
hard to
stab
tell.
your tongue sometimes. Ooh.
Yeah, it's hard to tell like if you actually were to stab someone with a sharpened candy cane, if it would actually impale
do
them or if it
something,
would just like
break.
just crunch.
I think it would hurt.
I mean, if you did it in like the eyes.
Ow. I think, yeah. Well, I think it would hurt regardless if it, like, draws blood or anything. I mean, it would just hurt. It would, like, deter.
If you did it in like a bony spot, like I don't know, maybe like your shoulder, like I don't think it would do anything. But if you did it in like a weak spot, maybe like where the I don't know
Tummy.
the eyes. I don't know. I feel like the tummy it would. Your skin there is kind of like thick, kind of like. I don't know. I mean, I'm not really an expert on stabbing. But if
I'm not a stabbing connoisseur.
I'm not at all a stabbing connoisseur, but I think I mean I know it's not about the mindset. It's not about the mentality. But I think that could play a factor because of the Santas would have a bit more common sense in them at the time. So I think they would
Sure.
be able to more aptly use the candy canes.
What do you think that they would have like some sort of battle strategy?
No, I don't think if it's a surprise attack, then I don't think they would necessarily have like a strategy. But I think that they would be able to see they would be able to defend themselves better because they would be able to detect the weaknesses of the shoppers. Because the shoppers are crazed and not thinking about anything else besides pure rage. But the Santas have a little bit of more. They got some brain space.
Anger seems to be a common theme in the show. And among our contestants, we had angry bees, we had angry or personal grudged Keebler elves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know, it's like quite a and mice
I think the mice were just
angry. I think they were angry. Or maybe I made that up.
maybe that up, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anger, it's powerful.
It is a powerful thing. It
Anger.
also demonstrates our lack of creativity in the power up realm.
It's hard. It's hard. Okay.
It's hard.
It's hard.
But yeah, I mean, rage will do crazy things to a person. You never know what a rageful person could do.
Uh-huh.
Let alone a Walmart shopper.
Yeah.
Just one last thought from me is that I think maybe the Santas could, since they have a big outfit, everyone is in the kind of the same, the same garb. I'm thinking that maybe that could be kind of an advantage because they kind of have like a uniform, so it's kind of like more military. They kind of it's kind of like camo. They kind of got Santa camo. They kind of blend in. They blend in with each other.
Do you think there's like a boss Santa, like the real Santa is in there, and they'd be like trying to?
No.
Like,
no.
That's the target, and then everybody else is just like running around. That's
no. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like it would make it more difficult for the angry shoppers who could be intoxicated. It might.
That's.
It's just it could
so
be.
So could the mall Santas after having to deal with children and annoying people all day.
Maybe.
Touche.
That was not the correct use of touche.
I just wanted. I don't know. What is it?
What is what?
The correct.
I didn't know what it was until very recently.
Oh, it's when you are wrong.
Yeah.
And then you
because like in fencing, where you you get someone and they go touche, like, oh, like
touch.
You got me.
I don't know.
It's kind of like if I was like, if you were like, to me, you're stupid. Like if that were to happen, if you were to say you're dumb in several aspects, and I would just be like touche, like, okay, you got me.
Oh, checkmate.
Yeah,
that's what I should have said.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about like a Spartacus thing. I'm talking about like just the fact that it might be visually a bit more perplexing to take on. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, it might be a bit visually perplexing to take on 23 individuals all wearing the same outfit.
No, because then it's easy to tell who's on what side.
But so assuming they all knew beforehand who they were fighting and who they were not fighting.
Well, they'd just be like, yo, the Santa guys are bad. Okay, kill.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that's like the definitive argument. I'm just saying that could be an advantage. Well, it can't really be a disadvantage for them. It could really only be an advantage just to kind of confuse the shoppers a bit. Like if one of them really sets their sights on one guy that they don't like, and then I'm confused because I thought it was this guy, but now it's actually another guy, something like that. But maybe not.
Okay, we're not going at like individuals.
Well, I mean, there could be some
We're
individuals.
not being like,
that
oh, the
have-
mall Santa, like one mall Santa has beef with the boss
It could
of Walmart.
It could happen in a fight situation. You know, you get there's 76 total combatants.
Yeah.
So it's not unlikely that a couple of them would find a personal beef with one another.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Let us know in the comments, guys. Let us know in the comments section what you think. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on, there's no other place to watch. But if you're listening on Spotify, you can't leave a comment. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, you can leave a review. So leave a review. Tell us what you think. Let us know on any of those platforms if you have any more arguments for us and how you think our debating skills are. I
think mine are very bad. But it's
think
okay.
mine are pretty bad too.
This is a fun
This is more
show.
just a fun show
We're
where
silly sillers, so
silly
don't
sillers.
take it too serious.
We just talk about fun stuff. Talk about silly things. Classic STs. What do you say?
Me says hello.
We thinking it's time for the polls?
I
mean, it's
think-
probably been a while. I mean,
I think so. I'm excited to see.
I'm excited to see the
I'm
results.
excited to see the buzz. What's the haps? What are people thinking?
Oh. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna grab my Apple iPhone 11. It is the 11 Pro. It's got It's got 3 cameras. It's got 2 zoom, 1 zoom, 0.5 zoom. Gonna hop over to my Instagram.
Oh,
Mentioned earlier. Got a lot of notifications here, guys. Hop over to my Instagram. Vote on the polls. And of course, hop over to Cornucopia Studios Instagram. Give us a follow there. Eventually, we'd love to post our polls over there. I'm gonna hop over to my story archive because it's been a bit since I've posted it. Who would win? I got 53 angry Walmart Black Friday shoppers versus 23 mall Santas. By the way, could be scary. To a young child.
The picture that we chose was funny.
A young child can find them scary. A lot of people might not have outgrown that. So just think about that. 23 mall Santas. 53 Walmart Black Friday shoppers. The winner is...
Oh.
The winner is 53 angry shoppers, with a total of 53% of the vote. What are the odds? 47% of the vote goes to the 23 mall Santas. That is a close one. 17 votes for the angry 53 Walmart Black Friday shoppers. And we get 15 for the 23 mall Santas. Should we check out the comments?
Yes, we shall.
Check out the comments, see if anyone has any feedback for us about this particular matchup.
Oh my God.
Eddie says, Black Friday shoppers would just be bashing Santa in with the toaster they just got. Reasonable.
That's so good. I didn't even think about the items that they had.
Yeah, I mean,
Damn.
I wasn't even thinking
I was just
that.
thinking that it was like kind of a interference with
I mean, it makes
getting
sense.
to the item.
That makes sense because, I mean, even if they didn't buy anything, they could just loot Walmart and just,
Yeah.
if they're really mad at the Santas, then they're gonna go for it. Thank you. Bella says, the Karens might have weapons. True. They could. I mean, like we just were talking about, they could use anything really as a weapon. They probably aren't armed initially, but the Walmart's got pretty much everything, so they could use anything at their disposal. Definitely a close fight. She continues. But Santa might win if they had giant candy cane weapons. That's true. I mean, we didn't specify the size of the
True.
candy
I
cane.
don't know. I was just thinking that they would be regular.
But if they
normal
were
size.
big, like if they were larger,
That'd be. Whew.
well, if they were bigger,
Well, I mean, it could be because they're Santas.
yeah, I
Perhaps
mean, they've got
special ones.
special ones, so they could use
Mhm.
those as some big battering rams or just giant stabby stabs.
Mm-hmm.
And Bella now says, Kayla's
It's her friend.
her friend.
Mhm.
If the Santas have the mall as the battleground, they can outsmart the shoppers. I'm thinking that the Santas have a degree of intelligence that the shoppers don't have. If they, I mean, I guess if it's the mall, then they do have the home turf, but it's the Walmart, the shoppers might have the home turf because they probably frequent the mart. But am thinking.
Me do thinking.
Me do am thinking that the Walmart shoppers might be outsmarted by the Santas. Well, there you have it, folks. The Walmart shoppers take the dub. Take the WWWW. Take the Woodwood
They
Wednesdays.
move on in the WWWWB.
Yeah, they're going to be facing another contestant some
Mhm.
point later on down the road. Be sure to stay tuned for all those future episodes because we got them coming every week. At least for now.
Mhm.
Got to get the timer out for the 60 seconds.
We
What?
didn't do that last episode.
We didn't?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm 1000% positive because we just ended it and we were like, that's it, a good note. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, you didn't mention it.
No, because I was like, oh, I'm fine with it.
Okay. Well, do you remember who went the last? I think you went the last, or did I go?
I don't remember.
What would it be? Episode 5. We just recorded 7. Episode 6 was the Roosters and the Elves.
I don't remember anything that happened.
Or how about we just flip the coin? Because I don't remember who went last on the 60-second Would You Rather challenge, which concludes the episode. Do you remember? I don't remember. I legitimately do not remember.
No, I don't remember anything.
Well, then we're going to have to flip the WWWWC.
Okay.
Heads, I go. Tails, you go.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just kind of a one-time thing because we legit do not remember who went the last time, even though we said it was going to be alternating. Tails, you go.
This one's hard.
6. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't want to. I mean, not that I would want to fight any of these contestants we're talking about, but I mean, realistically, no one person could stand a chance against either of these sides. I mean, they would just get wrecked. But if you had to pick, I mean, there might be one person that would be able to fight either of these. I mean, it would be Dwayne Johnson, right?
Why?
Because it's about drive, it's about power.
I fell right into that.
Dwayne Johnson is the new Rick Roll, basically.
I see him every time I just
Have you
unlock
ever
my phone.
recent?
It's like I turn a corner and he's there.
Every single day we run into Dwayne Johnson in some capacity. Like
It's
we see his
cursed.
name in an article, his picture somewhere, a video of him.
We were just on Wikipedia. Didn't he just pop up?
We're on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
He was on Twitter. Like he just shows up everywhere. I challenge all the WWWW listeners. Now that you're aware of this phenomenon,
You will begin to notice.
you'll begin to notice
He is
Dwayne
everywhere.
Johnson in every aspect of your life from now on. And please,
Let us know the strangest place that you see Dwayne.
let us know the strangest place you.
What is the odd?
But yeah, we just want to remind you guys that it is about drive, it is about power, and we here at
Stay
WWW,
hungry.
we stay hungry
and we devour.
We put in the work, we put in the hours, and we take
What's ours?
what belongs to us. Let's go in to the final segment of this probably pretty lengthy, pretty beefy episode.
Beef.
I mean, we've been recording for 1 hour. It starts with 1 hour at the timer for some reason.
Whoa.
I've been recording for an hour and 4 minutes, but it's probably going to be more like 45 minutes by the time you get here. 1 minute on the clock.
Mhm.
Meghan Hawkins, you are going to decide if you'd rather fight the 53 Angry Black Friday Walmart shoppers or the 23 ball Santas with candy canes. Let's go. The clock starts now.
This is a really hard one, actually. I don't know. I'm not very fond about interacting with any of these people.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I would get killed myself.
Mm-hmm.
But let's say I have an advantage of some sort. I don't know. Anyway, something that I could overpower them. Maybe the mall Santas, I think I would have to say.
I would agree.
Because I can't fight with angry people who are irrational and stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think the mall Santas are old.
True, they might croak on sight.
Mm-hmm.
And,
They got some padding, though.
that's true.
But I would still agree with you.
Yeah. Maybe the candy canes are double-edged sword.
WWWW.